What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at ya. It's not all hookers and air guns over here on this channel. Sometimes we actually deal with real problems. And today I feel like I have a suspicion that this thing is lying to me. I don't like being lied to. This gauge right here on the bottom currently shows about 2200 PSI, but on my big gauge, as far as my compressor is concerned, when I filled this beast, it wanted to spike up to 4000 PSI like that. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Is there a blockage in my fill system, or is this gauge full of shit? So what my thought was I was gonna go ahead and get this thing sighted in, take some shots, and see if this pressure actually does drop incrementally, or if it feels like it's pulling off of a big 4,500 plus PSI cylinder fill that it should be having in this main reservoir. Why does this stress me out at all? Is because if you don't know accurately what the gauge is telling you, you're at risk of overcharging a pressure vessel, which honestly, if you don't recognize the danger there, you don't need to have an air gun. Having said all of those things, I think it's best just to use the range for what it's meant for, which is sussing out these problems and getting more familiar and acquainted with our equipment. Let's get right into it, guys. Now this rifle is not sighted in whatsoever. It's just kind of got that optic up there arbitrarily sitting with no actual sighting having taken place at this point. We do have our Flanagan's penetrators. Really high quality 357 Flanagan's penetrators. And I do think they'll be able to give us some good success. Having just shot an episode with my 357 Big 9, the side lever action on the Pro is night and day different. It's like pit bulls to poodles when it comes to the cocking effort between the Pro and the Big 9. Okay. Stop my recording. Zoom it into 3, where I like to sit at. Focus. And fire. Okay. Zero it. All right. Let's go ahead and take another shot. It's so easy to utilize the one-shot zero on this specific optic, it just makes no sense not to. (2,300 PSI on the bottom gauge now, with no movement whatsoever on my regulator gauge. I think the only thing that I can do here in this case is go ahead and run through the entirety of this magazine, see what this magazine is going to give me as far as pressure drop, and if there's no pressure drop, maybe start thinking about ordering another gauge to replace this one that's potentially faulty. Recording. Flanagan's is coming through with us with those penetrators. Okay. 2,100 PSI now on this main gauge, with 2,000 PSI here on this one. Let's go ahead and continue to run this. See if we can continue to get some pressure drop. Slapper. I don't know if there's a fucking pellet in there. Damn. There's a pellet in there. And we're out of ammo. Decocking for safety. Let's check where we're at. Still 2,000 on the regulator, still 2,000 on the gauge underneath. I'm telling you guys, I'm really kind of nervous about this. Throw down in the comments below how many shots per fill you guys get out of your 9mm Challenger Pros, and I'll compare it to the data that we get in this episode, and we'll see what happens. What is this? Why does it not want to cock now? Safety? What the fuck? Why does it not want to go forward? Why does it not want to do it now? We're decocked. Terry, what did I do to it? Bro, you guys just saw everything that I did to this beast. What did I do to this thing? There's like a mechanical stop right here. I don't know if it's hitting something or what it's doing, but right when I get to this point right here, I mean, I could really put some muscle on it and maybe break it, but I don't think that's what we came to do today. Definitely do, once again, throw something down in the comments if you feel like it would be helpful at this point in time. Well, damn. That's ultimately disappointing for me, just based on the fact that this thing was running so well, so accurately, so many things, you know? And then all of a sudden, all I did was remove the magazine, and now for whatever reason, I'm stuck in this predicament of not being able to cock the rifle. It's better of a predicament to be in than being able to not decock the rifle, right? Having a charged rifle, potentially, you know, especially in the case if it had ammunition in it, that'd be a much worse thing to be dealing with. But it's still infuriating because, man, I really want to give you guys a good show today. Is there something in there? Is there like a screw or something that's blocking this? I have no idea. Every single job I've ever had in my entire life, people always say the same thing. I'm a good guy, but I'm tough on equipment. I think this is one of those cases where we're seeing that manifest itself just one more time. I'm gonna have to go ahead and reach out to Terry Fox at foxairpower.com and see exactly what can be done to go ahead and remediate this situation. He knows these guns inside and out, so chances are if I just send him a text message, he's gonna be able to send me back a message in kind that's gonna be able to figure out exactly what I'm dealing with here. When that fix comes through, I'll put together a video as far as how I fix this thing. Unfortunately, having not even figured out the problem that I actually came to solve today, I think it's gonna be a terribly disappointing place to end this video. But if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so that you can stay current on the channel as well as when new videos come out. If you really like this video and you want to see what the solution is, make sure you share it so that somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.